amount of unity so that we could have a government that can now represent the people, so that we can have a government that's not going to leave situations to happen like what we were just witnessing right there. Y'all hear what the fisher folk were highlighting, and them is not the only people crying out. But guess what? Honorable Dr. Todd is giving the ultimatum. He's saying unity, or it's going to be more of this. If the opposition and persons within that particular part of the government don't find it within themselves to come together, how can they hope to become the new government to replace the one that is now putting persons in certain positions? It's not everything bad about what's going on right now, but some of the situations that we highlighting, nobody remedying it. There's not persons coming forward, as we can just see, that's coming forward with a plan and a motive to rectify the situation. They're coming out to make sure that the opposition leader don't get no shine, don't talk with the people them when the people them don't get a problem. Last I understand, prevention is better than cure, I know we know the talking in Guyana, and a lot of persons say it over and over again. Prevention is better than cure. So where was the preventative measures for what's going on right there? But we're going to hear right now from who? Honorable Dr. Todd, highlighting these details right here for us.
As a people, what therefore is the solution to many of the atrocities that we are faced with in Guyana? To unite. If we unite as a people on all the excesses and injustices that we are faced with in this country, they will, they have no other choice but to listen. You're going to see a different dynamics of the PPP because they recognize that the people are now united. The more the PPP can keep us apart, is the more they are going to succeed with their plans and their plots. They cannot survive in unity. You want to ask me where is the evidence of unity? You have a number of crossovers who sit in the PPP. You have had a number of things happening in this country. Have you seen any one of them?
That's a powerful question, Dr. Todd. A very powerful question. What is the answer, Delta 9 travelers? I see a number of persons are voting right now. There's a poll in the chat for persons to vote whether or not they think that the opposition is going to answer to Dr. Todd's ultimatum for unity. Last I checked, the majority was saying that they will. I'm asking for moderation to just give us a picture so we could get an idea where the poll is right now as far as the votes go. And we're asking persons to participate so that we could get an understanding of, the views of persons all over the world about that question right there. What y'all think about unity in the opposition? Big up yourself, Hysen. Thanks for being a part of the live. Hysen is one of our loyal channel member, and she's highlighting this. A blessed Thursday to Delta and the crew and the listening audience. One love, Hysen. Thanks for being a part of the live. And thanks again for supporting independent media. All right. All right. So we got a 57% versus 43%. Do you think the opposition will answer Dr. Todd's call for unity? 57% is saying yes, 43% are saying no. What are your views? Make sure that you take part in this poll because we got two other polls before the live is finished. So if you ain't get a chance to vote in this one, you'll definitely get a chance to participate in the other two. But we're asking that you participate in this one if you would like to. Do you think the opposition will answer Dr. Todd call for unity? What are your views? Drop your votes in the chat area. Big up to all the travelers right now in the chat, all the channel members. Big up to all the moderators. Don't talk about our people coming to Guyana for labor because Guyanese is all over the world working and living. So I don't think that should be a conversation right now. Well, we're talking about home, you know. We're talking about where I was born. All right, Charles, I don't know. I could be mistaken what was in the context of the message, but people is always gonna have views of coming home and working and being a part of the economy where they were born, So I don't know. They definitely should fix certain things over. They can't be right at all. Persons going all over the world internationally, people from Jamaica, people from India, people from different parts of the world going down in certain ways. Not right, not right at all. And then it's not right to just to do them things to people. When people work, they should be awarded their recompense for their labors, right? Good evening, my brother. Now, Joe, big up to Paulette. Thanks for tuning in. One of our moderators right here on Delta 9 Media. Now, Joe said we're talking about the PPP corrupt party. These crooks only care about themselves. I'm telling you. Desiree saying this is very sad. Guest persons are conversating about the situation before. Rasta Empress is saying it's time to have it's time to have a united government. We've been separated for oh so long, right? Been separated, but them are playing divide and rule for a while. Set it up so that we will always be bickering and going against one another, right? They put certain conflicting cultures in the people and then they tell you that you should become one. Well, then that would mean you would have to work through all of these conflicts that are now a part of your culture and my culture and that culture and their culture. We would have to realize that we now have to find some way to move beyond all of that, And those are the hurdles that we've been facing for generations. It's more than 60 years, More than 60. Joan, thanks for being a part of the live. Joan is saying, yes, I think they should come together. Joan is dropping it into the comment section. Joan, good evening. I hope that you took some time and you voted on the poll with the question that was asked, because then you can actually, be a part of the poll that we have here asking that same question. Big up yourself to everybody right now that's in the live. Let's hear some more from the Honorable Dr. Todd.
Coming out to speak and to condemn and to say to the public, this, what has happened is wrong, and therefore I will work towards getting it corrected. My brother, Peters, attorney at law from Canada, made a very long post tonight. But I have a very short statement for Mr. Peters. What is happening in Guyana cannot occur in Canada. cannot occur in Canada. And where you are seeing injustices in Canada, look at the coordinated fight against those injustices. You come to Guyana, you shake hand, you smile, you drink, you knock glass, you go to party with what you call the upper bracket of the PPP. And you believe that you understand the struggles of the Guyanese people. You don't understand the struggles of the Guyanese people. You don't understand it. So I say to you, if you want anyone to take you seriously, then use your connection. The president is your best buddy. You talk about that. You boast about that. Then use your connection to advocate for the betterment of our people and the justice, and that justice will come for those in which they are faced with grave injustices. Why have we not seen you at the young Jakim's home and the quest where the police pushed a gun through the hole and shot him in the yard, unarmed man? Why are we not hearing your voice on that? Why are you not saying publicly it is an injustice? And therefore, why are you not using all your calls? You have the direct call of the top man of this country. Why have you not made a call and say to the Guyanese people, don't make it in private, make it public, and say to the Guyanese people that these are the things which we are seeing? You see, this is the problem that we continue to see with people who want to profess that they understand this whole fight for justice.
Big up yourself, Sly. Thanks for being a part of the live. Big up to all the frequent travelers, all the moderators, right? Rasta Empress is saying this: the body is made up of many functions. The eye cannot tell the ears you are. The eye cannot tell the ears. You need them both, right? To play the part that they're functioning in. The body, simple logics. Everybody got to play their part, and everybody got to make sure that they unify so that the body, the country, can move the way that it should. Insightful moderation. Pick up yourself, Rasta Empress. Thanks for dropping the insights in the chat. Flight, what's going on? Flight is saying Delta 9 family, don't forget, it's divide and rule, and that's the only plan. I'm telling you. But we're no fools. There gotta be a way that we could overcome, right, Fly? Gotta be a king in this jungle. But I'm not a fool. Definitely. Big up yourself, Fly.
Equality, etc. in Guyana. They give themselves the relevance to come out and attack the people who are fighting and are in the struggle for justice, and are in the struggle for equality, and are in the struggle for a fair share for each Guyanese in this country. You come out against them. But what you are not doing, we have not seen, and this is one of the reasons I will never be a welcomed person into the PPP. So nobody calls me. Don't call me to join the PPP. I will give you like in this Simona Broom's voice. Don't call me. Don't call me. But on a serious note, I am saying to you, if you have to join a political party and cannot use your voice, your influence, and your connection to speak out against excesses in this country, then you are totally wasting your time in any space talking or coming to comment about anybody. You're
Hmm. Powerful points coming in from the Honorable Doctor.
Come 2030, we turn out in such massive numbers against the PPP that it's too big for them to rig. And we vote in place a government that will keep its word of constitutional reform and reforming this system to every Guyanese, that we will keep our word to the Guyanese people. And then if after 5 years we don't do it, vote us out.
I agree.
The power is in the hands of Guyanese. The power is there. We have gone around this thing for a very long time. It is only the people of Guyana that will do this, and you got to turn out in numbers that they cannot rig the election. Everybody has got to speak against them.
That's the conversation right now. In the opposition, getting things together, making a way for unity, hopefully, so that we can see some amount of difference in what's going on in our beautiful country. Because there's so many things right now that definitely need some real attention, need some real adjustments, you know? Who are the frequent travelers in the chat right now? Marcia said, yes, MP. I think someone is calling in. Greetings, Samuel. You're on to Delta 9 Major Line.
But like you now, frequent flyers, those two bumpers, and stand from just now.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, now.
They're gonna turn up my board committee.
Uh-huh.
They're gonna turn up just the boards, you know?
Yeah.
And come to the media and shut up. The year got the same energy used in the media,
Yeah.
use the same energy when the camera is not there.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah, they could have managed to say that they got it in practice, right? Nobody saying that they got to love one another. But it's essentially people, they got it in so many things that you could come together for the same country. You understand?
Yeah, man.
Too much of people that are not people. They got so many things in this country that all the parties can come together from. Because I don't want common enemy, and it's the PvP.
Mm-hmm.
You understand me?
Yeah.
Dethrone the PvP. Rise up against it. There's so many things happening. When one person can, the other person will not touch it. When they go, you know, it's serious. And then the people have to suffer.
Yeah.
So they got to be coming together. Like another statement when they say we coming together for the people. Not for people who are selfishness. For the people, for the poor, for the people. And that doesn't only help us come, sometimes it just coming help people genuinely. You help people and people can help you.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? They can't just stand up to me, they just stand up to you.
Yep.
And that's what they need to do. Put aside the differences. Nobody's saying you have to forget everything if you don't want to. It's up to you. But don't let that mock the people's form.
Yeah.
You understand me?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, come together, let me stand up, let me fight, and we get better country.
Every
So
time.
let's just, yeah, man.
Big up yourself,
Thank you.
Samuel. Thanks for calling in and thanks for dropping those insights right here on the flight with Delta 9 Media. Big up to all the frequent travelers, everybody that's take some time for calling and make the live what it is. Everybody that's dropping insightful commentary into the comment section. Big up yourself as well. You help to make this live presentation what it is. Drop the poll one more time into the chat for me or into the presentation for me so persons can see was the final on that particular poll before we move forward. Please and thank you, moderation. Let's get the final tally on the first poll in the live. Let's see what persons are saying about unity and the opposition, right? Before we move forward.